This is potentially our last day in Waratah, and we are going to go to Hellyer Gorge from Waratah, so I'll record this journey. We're just driving into the main street of Waratah and we'll be turning right, heading to the Murchison Highway. I don't think it's too far away from here. It's the service station here. The Waratah River over to the right, with an abundance of wildlife, including lots of playful platypuses. Waratah, you're a very tidy town and very pretty. We're still on the Waratah Road. Be coming up to the turn off soon to the Murchison Highway, but this Waratah Road is very beautiful. I'm so pleased we've got a nice day, blue skies. It wasn't our intention to come here today, but we decided we may as well. I was going to just do a walk around and film Waratah. Hopefully I can get that done before we leave tomorrow. We're just coming up to the turn off. So that was how many k's out of town? Maybe 5. Turning here. And that gets us onto the Murchison Highway. Now Graham wants to go to head towards Stanley this way. I'm a bit skeptical because I know it's very twisty and bendy, but this is a good way just to see if I can manage it without going into a meltdown. It doesn't look too bad when you blow it up, but on the actual any of the maps it's very wiggly and windy. We'll see. So we'll be on this road for maybe between 17 and 20 k's before we get to the Hellyer Gorge rest area, which is where the walk starts. There is also somewhere you can park your caravans down here too, so I'd be interested to see that, because we may come here tomorrow and then just head straight to Stanley the day after. So much greener out here. Lots more trees too. This must be like a tree farm here, because there's so many of them. Wow, this is pretty. This is so cool. It's just like one giant avenue. I'm going to apologise in advance because I can see every time the sun streams through it's hard to video. I'll better stop it. Anyway, you get the drift. here come the wiggly roads. So far it's been actually really nice, but I know that we haven't got to the real wiggly bits. But I don't think they'll be that bad. I think they'll be mild wiggly. And I don't think we're up high, and that's the main issue for me, is the height, not so much the windy bits. Hellyer Gorge State Reserve. So if you're like me and you don't like to go on wiggly roads, it's a good idea to maybe even do a recce or watch something like this to see that it's not really as bad as it looks like it is on the map. I think the road that we took when we went into Scottsdale via that siding, that was really windy. This doesn't seem to be as bad. And we were in Victoria on the way to Geelong near the Otways. That was super wiggly as well, and we were towing then. Oh, why have you come out so far? Oh,
bikes go past.
That was very nice of you. Oh, that's a windy one. That's an idea of where we're going, and all those wiggly bits is the road that we're travelling on, so that's what was worrying me.
That steep, really.
And like I said earlier, I can't really see how high up I am, so it's not a super concern. But obviously drive to conditions. I think that's the worst of the wiggly bits now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this really is quite an okay road, even if you are towing, you just have to go slow. What were you just saying a minute ago, Graham?
I was holding in fourth gear at the moment on the car with bugger all braking, so that's probably going to be second gear with the van. And then now I've got to power a bit along here because it's more or less, it's almost flat.
We went up to Savage River yesterday and Graham was saying you were in a different gear then?
Yeah, second gear in the car coming down the hills to hold it back.
Alright, so this is the turn off to the gorge. So is the camping ground, did you say, at the gorge or somewhere beyond the gorge?
It's kind of, yeah, well, it shows there.
So it's showing you that it's at the gorge. So yeah, this might be where we'll head tomorrow then. We've got a day spare to get to Stanley. I have actually got credit in Wynyard, but no one's actually gotten back to me about that, so I'm going to find an alternative. We can always go there when we come out of Arthur River. Okay, here we are.
Is that all it is?
Arrived at Hellyer Gorge rest area. Navigation complete.
So we're 42 k's away from Wynyard here. I just looked at the sign. So there are toilets here and bins. This was us just coming off the main road. There's a shelter over here. I am going to stop this just before we get into the walk, so I can film that as a separate video. The road then just goes down there, and you keep going towards Wynyard, Yolla and Somerset. I will have to go and find out where the camping ground is. Some sort of a shelter on this. You can just camp up here in this parking area, which would be nice. A little bit of a table and chairs. Nice sheltered area here. So just next to this track, that shelter. Oh, I think you can camp here. Look, somebody's made a fire here. Graham, there's evidence that you can camp here. There's a little track just here, and we're just going to follow that and see where it goes. I may as well take you with me, because if you look on Wiki, it does say you can camp down here. The walk starts from in that area where I just came from. So just walking through that track, it leads you onto the main road again. But down here is the river. So I'll just walk down to the bottom and have a closer look. I suppose you could drive down here if you had a rooftop. Oh, there's another track just over here. I reckon we'll definitely come back here tomorrow. We can explore a bit. The river must be really low because I'm probably walking right now in the riverbed, the river rocks. I'll just get closer to the water. That's better. I've just walked over the rocks to put myself in the shade so I can film. This is beautiful. Okay, so how beautiful is this? Right, I'm going to go back to the car now, and then we're going to go for our walk. I found a thistle on the riverbed. Oh. This is our other track. Oh. We'll explore that one tomorrow. Right, we're just walking back to the track that we took before, and this is the area just up here where we'll camp tomorrow. Oh look, a caravan's pulled in. So look, this is pretty much this area. here and probably on the other side. So just on the other side of that shelter, there are some amenities. Let's have a quick look at these and then we'll head. Water not suitable for drinking. Don't know why the floor's wet in here. Perhaps they come and clean them. Or it got rained on, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to head out on our walk now.